We are at 109 Willis Street, or Elizabeth Street in Bean Station, Tennessee, the Willis residence. We have a one-story gable-style roof with the predominant pitch being a 4. We have felt and drip edge. It is over plywood. It is a 20-year 3-tab shingle, and they said the roof is about 15 years old. Here's an overview of the front south-facing side. It is in 3 facets. Here's the back, north-facing side. They did report a leak on the back side here in their living room. This first facet is over the garage, and the second facet in this area is where the leak occurred. And he showed me a picture, and it was in an L shape, and we were looking around. There are quite a few nail pops, and we'll get to those, but with it being in an almost exact L shape, this would be right over top of this bedroom, the leak being around this area right in here. It would stand to reason that this chimney, with its broken down silicone here around the edge, as you can see, is where the leak is coming in. There could be potentially other places, but with it being in an L shape, it's a pretty dead giveaway, in my opinion. Like I said, we do have plenty of nail pops on the front and on the back that could cause potential problems, as you can see there. There's one down here somewhat near the area of the leak, and that one's not even lifted. You can actually feel the nail pop up. There's also a spot here where the shingle adhesive is gone, which could be a potential problem. Also along the back side, we have some bowing of the decking. You can kind of see it in this video here, bowing of the decking right there. You got some more bowing right above it. And then over here, you can kind of see it there too, some more bowing in the decking. And it's also a couple of waves here on each of these facets. You may or may not be able to tell. You can kind of see it here. A couple of waves in the decking on this back side. Again, the roof is about 15 years old, she said. All of the components, here's the one lead pipe boot, all of the components are very similar to this at their base. They have the silicone and tar, which over time, of course, corrodes and breaks down. There are a lot of blisters and nail pops on the front and the back. Nail pop right there, and then we got a blister, another blister, and we got another nail pop right here. And as you can see, they're all over the roof here, nail pops and blisters are. And another thing I'm finding a lot of is thermal crack. You actually cannot lift this shingle, as you can't any of these thermal cracking shingles. They're mainly on the front, but there is some on the back as well. Here's a couple more that you can see. A lot of thermal cracking. The only other thing I found is this shingle row right here is actually offline. They have not shown enough shingle. It looks like they might have stuck 2 underneath there, or not gave enough space. Here's another example of the thermal cracking. And again, that's on the front and the back. We do have closed valleys. They are closed correctly. There is no ridge vent. It's just a standard ridge shingle. Overall, there is no wind or hail related damages. There are multiple prior repairs in which a friend came and sealed some of these nail pops to try to prevent further leaking. Sealed it with some caulking, I believe is what he said. and that's all along the ridge and the backside. But here are the counts for wind and hail. There's no damage on the front, south facing side, and no damage on the north back facing side. Again, we are at 109 Elizabeth Street in Bean Station, Tennessee, the Willis residence, and that is everything that is on this roof.